my beautiful Aquarians. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August career reading. Welcome if you are returning, and hello and welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm so happy to tune into your energy today for the collective of Aquarius. Again, we will take a dive into what your career looks like, where the energy is held for the month of August 2021. This is not a personal reading, although sometimes it may feel like it. This is a collective reading for the energy of Aquarius. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in signing up for a free reading, Aquarius, or even a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we have flowers. We have you're on the right path. We have children. And let's get one more here before we dive into that Celtic cross. Thank you, Spirit. We have study. Okay. So let's dive in here. I'll read what's on the cards, and then I'll give you my intuitive take on the cards as well. So let's just tune in here. Flowers. It says, you're working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. A lot of times when I get this card, it's more of a hobby. Maybe you enjoy working with flowers. Maybe you just received a bouquet of flowers. Maybe pick them yourself. But something involving flowers in your energy field. This could be to sweeten up your life a little bit more as well, or to bring more beauty to your life, Capricorn. So take that as it resonates here. Maybe you have just walked through a beautiful flower garden or have one in your energy that you can see every day. It does say you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So for a lot of you, I just heard somebody say, no, it's not. No, it's not. So, make sure that, sorry, just seen that here and I have to fix that. It just will bother me for a moment. But you're on the right path. So again, for some of you, you may feel like, okay, they're telling me there's something symbolic in what I just did there. So for some of you, this may seem kind of ugly, right? You're seeing the back side of this crystal and you're not seeing it for what it really is. It's this beauty. So what I'm getting is there's a blessing in disguise here for some of you, and you're on the right path, but something may have happened where you've seen the situation from almost like the glass is half empty versus half full. So there is light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm hearing, but you're on that right path. So just keep going here, Aquarius. We have children showing up here. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Maybe you are a teacher, K through 12. Maybe you own a daycare. But for the majority of you, when I get this card, you maybe have children yourself. Maybe it's even adult children here that you've had to spend a good chunk of your time, energy, and life into taking care of children. This could also be your children even looking after your grandchildren as well for some of you. And then we have study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So the energy I get from this is kind of like that Page of Swords energy. Always curious, always studying. What's the next step? How can I enhance my life and better myself? Whether you are looking for a new job and you're constantly out there researching new job ideas, or you're wanting a promotion and you're educating yourself to get that promotion. Maybe you are just always reading something or listening to something, whether it's a self-help book or maybe it's a book that you're going to gain knowledge in one form or another. When I get the studying card here, I get that somebody is always trying to hone up on their skills. But let's take a dive into your Celtic cross here, Aquarius, and see what the heart of the matter is for you all during the month of August. We have the call showing up here. Yes, this is beautiful. The call is your purpose, your calling, what you came here in this life to do. Aquarius, this is pretty powerful energy showing up as the heart of the matter, because I feel a lot of you maybe have been questioning, what is my purpose? Am I on the right path? And that's where the card comes in saying, keep doing what you're doing because everything has led you up until this point. tuning into the collective energy of each sign, a lot of you will be gaining a lot of sensitivity, and your intuition is going to be very heightened during the month of August, is what I am picking up on. A lot of you are going to want to break free from anything that doesn't feel good anymore. If you're stuck in a dead-end job or a job that feels like it's not going anywhere, you're going to heed the call, is what I am getting here. And if that is picking up all of your belongings and moving across the world, or maybe it's quitting your job, or getting, some of you might even get fired from a job. And I'm saying that because blessings in disguise. Things might happen out of the blue in the month of August, but what it's really doing is opening you up here, Aquarius, so you can live your true purpose. And the call is all about a major change in your life path. It's a reflection of where you've been and where you're going. You're reevaluating something and you're making a decision and doing it. So let's clarify this energy for you. Spirit, can we please clarify for my beautiful Aquarians what this call is all about as their heart of the matter? The King of Pentacles, yeah. You want something, I mean, you've been working your way up here, but you want something that's abundant, prosperous. You've worked your way. You want something that you can be fully committed to, that you're going to be financially secure, financially stable. For many of you, you're wanting to start your own business. Or you, for some of you, you may even be waiting to hear from somebody that's a boss. But this is all about you bossing up. Very beautiful entrepreneur energy here. And it's about putting in the disciplined work and rising up. This is about you building empires, you taking over and building empires. And that's what this call is. You are being guided to do something bigger than maybe you believe that you could do. So let's take a look and see what the challenge is, Aquarius. What is the challenge for the month of August? All right, the challenge here is the Three of Swords, the Three of Air. Wow. So this is a separation here. This is maybe you separating from the norm. This is usually about a heartbreak or some sort of a loss, but I really feel like the challenge for you is healing, is taking your problems, tackling them head on instead of maybe suppressing them or just kind of going with the flow. I feel like this is all about facing your problems, healing from them, and moving forward past any heartbreak or any loss. So let's clarify this energy. Spirit, can you please clarify why the Three of Swords or the Three of Air here is a challenge for my beautiful Aquarians? Maybe you have been through a separation here. Maybe you currently are looking for a job, or you got fired from a job here. For some of you Aquarians, what I'm picking up on, there's some sort of painful loss or an ending taking place here. But really what it ultimately led you to do is come out stronger from the situation. And I know there was a fear of that when it happened, whatever happened here in the past, and we'll take a look at, but it really opened you up to move forward, because I feel like sometimes the challenge here is to keep your head above water. How will I survive? How will I get through this? Can I move forward here? So the challenge is getting back on your feet here and moving to calmer waters. All right, let's take a look and see what your foundation is. What's below you? Page of Water, emotion. Page of Cups here. What's below you is something unexpected that happened. There was a little bit of sensitivity in a situation. I feel like you may have received some news that really you took hard. This could be you getting really hurt in a situation. Maybe you were even a little bit naive, but I feel like somebody may have delivered some sort of news to you that wasn't, that really kind of knocked your confidence, knocked you off a pedestal, that you felt like everything was good, and then boom, something knocked you off kilter here. So let's clarify and see what's going on with that Page of Water. What I feel like this did here, what this challenge is really to open you up to doing something that you feel like you really are committed all the way around, where not only are you committed, but other people are committed to you as well. And they know your worth. We have the Two of Swords showing up in reverse, and the Two of Swords is all about a delay, something happening here where you're stuck. You're stuck in the past energy a little bit. Again, the challenge here is to overcome the separation of this heartbreak. But this is all about you moving forward, and that's what I'm feeling. Moving forward from a situation that did leave you emotionally surprised here, but you're planning your future at this time. You're planning your future. You're deciding here what's best, what the next course of action is for you. So let's take a look at what happened. What happened in your past? King of Water. Okay, so we got some news that came in that maybe was a little bit difficult from possibly somebody that was not in touch with their emotions. Maybe there was a lot of drama. Maybe somebody was cold towards you or untrustworthy. So the King of Water is the reason for the air, the Three of Air, the separation, and because there was some sort of news here. So let's clarify. Spirit, can you please tell me about the King of Water showing up here? Why is somebody cold towards Aquarius? What happens where they left beautiful Aquarius kind of knocked their confidence a little bit? Okay. All right. So we have the Sun showing up in reverse. So I feel like there was forgiveness. There's forgiveness needed here, but maybe you were feeling a little bit under the weather. Possibly for some of you, maybe you were ill and you needed to take time off and somebody just said, you're done, you're fired. But for some of you, the job felt at one time maybe very successful. Maybe like this was something that you could do and be sustainable, but I feel like something happened here where somebody just went cold and took away the sunshine that you felt, the happiness, the warmth that you felt towards this job, or even yourself here, Aquarius. Somebody kind of took that away from you. So I'm not loving that. I'm sending you a lot of love out, but let's take a look at what's your potential. What's going on as the potential? The Messenger, so the Knight of Pentacles showing up here. So you have the potential here to really move towards something, but this is the slowest moving knight in the whole deck. So I feel like there's something you've been waiting on, something that you've been moving very slow towards. But the good thing with the Knight of Pentacles is he's trustworthy, he's dependable. He is very patient and he puts in the hard work. He's very reliable as well. So I feel for a lot of you, there's something slow that you're trying to go towards here, or it's happening slower than you want, but let's see what it is, because I feel like it's solid. So let's take a look at this solid offer. It just may not come in the timing that you want is what I am getting here. Spirit, can you please tell me about this? I'm hearing a couple of names here. I'm hearing actually talking. I'm hearing gossip. I'm also getting the name Travis, and I'm getting, how do you pronounce that? Okay, I almost want to say Dan and then Dun Dun Dun. Dan Dun Dun Dun. I don't know what that means, or if there's like a Danielson, so to speak, like Danielson. I think that's a movie, but I don't know. Take it as it resonates here. Nine of Cups. This is beautiful. Wish fulfillment showing up. So there's something that you're putting the energy, effort, and time into that, again, maybe slow. Maybe it's a side job. Maybe it's a hobby here, but wish fulfillment. This is one of the happiest cards in the whole deck for you. So this is the potential to build something solid that's really going to bring your dreams into reality with the Nine of Cups. This is you manifesting at very rapid speed. So Aquarius, make sure that whatever it is you're manifesting, you are in the right vibes, okay? Because if you're in some sort of negative vibe or something from the past possibly, make sure that you are manifesting at rapid speeds. They also want me to go back here to the King of Water. For some of you that maybe you didn't go through a tough situation with this person, maybe this is also you telling yourself that after a hard time, after receiving some sort of news, maybe it's you bossing up as well, okay? Maybe you have a lot of love to give to something or to a situation. So if that cold boss or somebody cold in the past does not resonate, they're telling me that this is you coming up and stronger out of a situation. But the challenge here is to release and move forward. All right, let's take a look at what the near future holds for my beautiful Aquarians. What's the near future look like? All right. Oh, all right. We will use these cards, but we have the Queen of Earth showing up here. And the Queen of Earth is somebody who's very successful, very abundant, very stable. She's a healer as well. She could be a working parent. She's very self-made, very thrifty, but she pays attention to her finances and she builds on her own. So let's take a look here and see if this is your energy of building something up, because we have a lot of court cards out here. We have the King of Water, the Messenger here, the Knight, so the Queen, the Page. So a lot of people in your energy showing up for your career. So I feel like you may be waiting to hear from some people as well. Or maybe even you're trying to work with other people at this time, Spirit. Ooh, I'm liking this. Yeah. So the Queen of Earth is possibly somebody, if not yourself, you could carry those traits as well, but somebody I feel like you're going to hear some news that's really going to allow you to be in that Queen of Pentacles energy. And the Knight of Wands is the second fastest moving knight, but he takes rapid, passionate action towards something. And what I feel you're taking action towards is this beautiful new beginning in something that's emotionally satisfying to you here, because you've been through a hard time. So what you're doing here is you're using this heartache and this call to move into something far better than even you imagined, Aquarius. So I'm really liking this for you. I'm also hearing Magdalene. So this could be, you know, Mary Magdalene. Maybe you have some sort of connection with that energy here. Maybe you just prayed. Maybe you have a religious connection with Mary Magdalene. Please take that as it resonates here. It's not going to resonate with everyone. So let's take a look here at what you are telling yourself, Aquarius. What are you telling yourself for the month of August? The Sun card. You're telling yourself that you want abundance, you want vitality, success, you want to be lifted up in the situation. And we did get the Sun showing up in the past in reverse. So now it's time to really hone in, focus on the things that really light you up. And I feel like your future is bright is what I'm saying here. And you know this. I feel like deep down, you know that whatever happened was a blessing in disguise for you. And the Sun's showing up as having good health. It's about public recognition and fame. Some of you are in the spotlight here. Maybe you have a career with travel. Maybe you travel around the globe. Maybe you have started your own YouTube channel or your own vlog or blog as well. Maybe you post on social media a lot and you have a big following, but the Sun card shows up as a lot of success. You're feeling good at this time. You're feeling warm. You're feeling energy. I feel like you're feeling all the good vibes that come with that Sun energy. But let's take a look and clarify. Yeah. For a long time here, you felt maybe a little bit depressed because the challenge here is that 3 of air energy. So the goal here is for you to feel like yourself once again, to bring light to your dark. But the 9 of Swords showing up in reverse is saying that you did shut yourself down to feeling that sunshine at one point, but you're going to start to feel like yourself again because it took a long time is what I am seeing here with the Temperance in reverse and the 9 of Swords in reverse. But again, something that you've been waiting on for a while, waiting to feel back good about yourself again, waiting to feel that warmth come over you. Maybe even for some of you, waiting for your health to come back into a positive state of mind, back into where it's supposed to be. Let's take a look at your environment. What is happening in your environment? 7 of Wands energy, 7 of Fire is all about some sort of news that comes in and changes everything. It could be the news of some sort of travel, some news of relocation, or even some sort of movement. For many of you, it's going to be news regarding a job offer or regarding some sort of a move to get to a job is what I am sensing here. So let's take a look and see what this news is that comes in and changes everything for you. All right, yeah, you're releasing heavy burdens because I feel like you were carrying a lot on your shoulder, but now you're like, you know what? I'm not carrying any of these burdens any longer. They're not mine to carry. You're going to get news of something prosperous, news of some sort of abundance or money here. And it's the end of a financial hardship. When both of these show up reverse, I like to see them both in reverse because, again, it's saying that you're releasing something that you no longer have to hold on to. You're freeing yourself up, and you are bringing hope back into a situation. And I feel because your mentality here, because of that mentality, you are releasing with the 7. Oh, they're telling me 7 of Wands. Why am I getting 8 of Wands? Okay, sorry about that. 7 of Wands energy is you being at your personal best. I'm still getting some news coming in very quick for you, though. So that's probably why Spirit was telling me about the 8 of Wands. Sorry, I don't always look at the cards when I'm channeling here. But we have the 7 of Wands energy, and this is about defending yourself, but being at your best, going the distance, living life on your terms, and you're finally ready to do that, especially if you feel like you've been carrying these heavy burdens and you feel like you've been down. You're releasing that. The ends of hardships are coming here. All right, so let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are your hopes and fears? Your hope is that you will get into some sort of committed contract with a job, with yourself here. But the Hierophant shows up, and your fear here, your fear is, what if you don't get hired? Or what if you're not happy in the situation? Or how will you make ends meet? But the hope here is that you will be in a committed union in a career or a job by the end of the month here is what I am sensing here. I'm getting August 25th for some of you. And as I say 25, they are also showing me a 5 on that card here because the 5 is the card of the Hierophant. But 5s are all about change, uncertainty, obstacles, travel, but it's also about freedom. So if you felt like you've been stuck or in some sort of an obstacle, I feel like there's going to be freedom around that date. But let's clarify. Let's take a look. Aquarius, please, Spirit, please tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius. There it is. 3 of Wands showing up. 3 of Wands is all about an expansion of opportunity. Again, another card of travel. So it's looking out into the horizon here and looking to see if what you're investing in, if you're going to see a return. And I feel like with the 3 of Wands, you hope that you can move forward. That's the hope. The fear is that you're going to be stuck in a situation without some sort of a commitment. But I am seeing forward movement for you. But there is healing that's taking place here. There is a little bit of studying here. You might not see the full effects of a full change as far as it being actioned until possibly September. But I feel like the change is initiated in August. So let's take a look at the final outcome. The 8 of Earth. Yeah, this is beautiful to have as your final outcome because like I was saying here, this is you putting in the hard work, you mastering something, but you're learning something new here. So usually when I get this, I feel like you are learning something that is new to you, okay? So maybe you receive news that you're going to get a job and you start something that you need to kind of master in, you master yourself in. The 8 of Pentacles or 8 of Earth is all about gaining knowledge. You're learning something new. You're working on yourself. You're working your way up in a company, in a business, maybe your own business as well. But it's about mastering a skill. So let's clarify that card. Again, I'm feeling the energy of more September for some of you. Maybe you go to a job interview or apply for some jobs in August, but I feel like you won't actually action something until September. All right. Spirit, can you please? Thank you. Tower in reverse. I love this because, yeah, Something is offering you freedom. There was a Tower moment that happened in the past. I can certainly see that because there's your challenge, the Three of Swords, a heartbreak, separation, something that really shook you. What shook you? This Tower moment in the past. And now it's showing up in the future in the reverse position. And this is one of those cards I want to see it in reverse because it says that there's a sudden revelation that offers you freedom, some sort of release. And what it is, it's a new opportunity coming in here. Something that you've been maybe trying to manifest that's been taking a while here based on some bad news that maybe came up in the past. But you're definitely manifesting something new. So that's good. So let's take a look here and see what Spirit has for you, Aquarius. What message does Spirit have for my beautiful Aquarians for the month of August? Thank you. You are not alone. You are not alone. It says, we are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Wow, beautiful message, especially with the Three of Air being your challenge this month. Healing, overcoming some sort of Tower moment. You are definitely not alone, Aquarius. This is beautiful energy to be in, and I'm liking this for you a lot. You are not alone, so don't forget that. All right, we are going to get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read the prosperity message from the guidebook. And I do feel like there's a lot of beautiful insight in the guidebook, so I do like to share with you aside from my own intuition. Do you want any more here, Spirit? All right, we have message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Okay, that's it. So the fact that it did come up in reverse, I'm going to read the prosperity and the reverse message for you here. So we have message in a bottle, and it's interesting because you do have messages, or you're waiting for some sort of message showing up here in the future. So it's all about communication, a sign, a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently or pointing the way to your highest good. So I'm going to read the protection message because I feel like the protection message actually might have to do with the past a little bit. And I'm going to read the prosperity message because I feel like that's more future geared, okay? So first off, protection. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warnings for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So maybe in the past there were red signs of something coming to an end for you that maybe it took you by surprise because you missed those signs. So now I'm going to read the prosperity message because, again, I'm almost feeling with the Eight of Earth energy, which is your outcome, but I'm seeing that for more of September. So I'm going to read this for you with the energy intuitively of September. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Whoa! You're on the right track there. There's double confirmation for you. All right. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Wow, that is beautiful. I'm glad that it came out with both messages there because I'm definitely getting the good vibes of some sort of message showing up for you that's going to lift you out of this hump, and you're going to feel more like yourself here, especially Aquarius, if you've been kind of feeling a little bit, I'm hearing the word mucky. If you've been feeling either like you've been stuck in the mud or something's been delayed for you, I feel like you're going to hear news on that. All right, so if you're new to my channel or if you've been watching for a while, this is where we do this beautiful, what do I call it? An experience. It's where what I do is I pull cards from this Spirit Animal Oracle. It's a 68 card deck here, and what I would like to do is have you close your eyes, Aquarius, and think of an animal that comes to your mind's eye while I shuffle. Maybe you are thinking of something that flies in the sky. Maybe it's a water animal. Maybe it's an animal on land. It could be domesticated. It could be wild. It could be mystical. Maybe pause the video here, but I really want you to close your eyes and think of an animal or animals that come to your mind's eye. I'm just going to shuffle one more time to see if, thank you. All right. So before I do these, I just want to let you know here, Aquarius, that if your animals match up, awesome, but this is for the collective energy of my beautiful Aquarians. So these messages are for all of you watching. The animal that you tune into in your mind's eye is probably specifically geared towards your individual energy, but I would absolutely love for you to share in the comments what your animal is, even if it doesn't match up with the animals I'm about to tell you, and give you the messages here from these animals. All right, the first one up, we have brown bear spirit. Exercise is the word I was thinking of earlier. I think I said experience, but this is a fun exercise I love to do with all of my beautiful subscribers. So again, brown bear, it says take time out. Yes, especially after this challenge here. The challenge is for you to take time out, get some rest, heal from the situation. You've been putting a lot of pressure on yourself. You've been really in your head. A lot of you have been feeling really down because of a situation here, but you're going to receive news, good news soon, sooner than you think here, and it's going to be a blessing in disguise, and you're going to look back at this time thinking, oh, wow, I went through a lot, but I made it, okay? So brown bear spirit comes to you and says, take some time out, hibernate for a little bit, get some rest. Next, we have parrot spirit. Parrot, it says, watch your words. So especially when we go through those times where, you know, we have a lot of people in our energy, and it looks like you certainly do have a lot of people, pay attention to the words that other people say and try not to lash out or say things that maybe you don't mean at that time because you are feeling upset or hurt in a situation. And this could be, you know, you with family, it could be you with coworkers or friends, or if you are looking for a job as well. It's paying attention and watching your words if you go in for an interview as well. I'm also hearing oversharing. So try not to overshare, especially if you go into an interview and somebody says, oh, well, what happened in your last job? And you decide to say, well, so-and-so did this to me and that and that and that. You know, pay attention to oversharing is a message I'm getting from Spirit. All right, we also have flamingo. Flamingo, it says embrace the in-between. I love this card because this is where you are in between worlds right now. You have 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here, and you're in between and not sure which direction to go at this time. You want to move forward, but there's a piece of you that is still very much healing and stuck in what happened to you in the recent past here. So flamingo reminds you, embrace what's going on. Take this time out. Look at it as an opportunity instead of something bad that happened to you, okay? So pay attention to where you're putting your time, energy, and effort. And lastly here, we have this, I always feel like I mispronounce this, but I think it's scarab beetle. Scarab beetle, magic works through you. You are very powerful, Aquarius, very intuitive as well. I feel like for a lot of you, you may feel like your emotions get the best of you at times. You do have some water energy out here as well, but it's okay to be sensitive sometimes, and it's okay to listen to your intuition. And I feel like what this is saying is you are magical. You are a beautiful being that you can get through anything, and you can get through on top on the other side. Again, if you felt under the weather or wanting to get back to the real you, that's something you're telling yourself you're working on at this time. So I like seeing this card showing up in the position of what you are telling yourself. So again, brown bear, parrot, flamingo, and this beetle. So beautiful. I'm also getting another date here for August. I'm getting August 17th. Pay attention to what you manifest and pay attention to your words around that time is what I am getting here. All right, Aquarius, before we wrap up your reading here, we are just going to pull a crystal that'll help you along your way. All right, right off the bat here, this card is called Lion Skin, and it's very interesting because we get, I'm hearing strength, even though we don't have strength. For some reason, I was feeling strength, but what this is saying here, one moment, you're alleviating any stress, any anxiety, any fear. If you think of the Leo card the Lion or the Strength card in tarot, it's all about endurance, willpower, and this will help you alleviate any of those fears, any of that anxiety and stress. And think about lion skin. Lion skin is tough, right? You can get through anything and you come out stronger. This is also a form of a tiger's eye, which for those of you that are looking to apply at jobs or you're going to interviews, you can use tiger's eye to really alleviate any anxiety, any stress, especially if you are the type of person that goes into an interview and you have the shakes and you start to get sweaty and your words start to kind of flop out or you over talk or overshare. Tiger's eye of any form or even lion skin will help you alleviate those symptoms and help you focus more on what it is that you want to say. So again, tiger's eye or lion skin. If you have any of those, please feel free to use them. I feel like it would help your energy for the month of August for a lot of you. And if you do not, feel free to hit up your local crystal shop and feel the energies and tune into this beautiful lion skin. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it is a very pretty stone and crystal. For some of you, I'm hearing that you may have blue tiger's eye. I just heard somebody say, I have blue tiger's eye. If that is you, awesome. Leave that in the comments. I'd love to hear if that's you, but blue tiger's eye. Anyway, you have tough skin is what I'm hearing as well, and you will get through this. They want this to go with the sun card, okay? And it's beautiful. You can see here that oh, wow. Okay, they're telling me to look at it this way, and now I see why, because it's almost like it's same color, but and a reflection of that sun as well. And what they're saying here is at the bottom of the core here, this was you. You felt maybe like you were at a very dark place for a while here, but you can see here that the outer surface is shining again, okay? And it almost gives me like a sunflower vibe as well. But what I'm seeing here is that you're coming out of this dark period and you're going to feel like yourself again, Aquarius, especially, again, if the fear here is not being committed to something and because of a loss, I feel like you're going to receive some sort of beautiful news. Aquarius, I hope this message resonated. Again, please feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, share, click that notification bell. Whatever you feel compelled to do certainly helps my channel. I do read all of your comments. I love them. I look forward to them. And I am sending you, Aquarius, a lot of love, light, abundance, and success.